This a heat check. Yeah. Shorty, let me quick as a clear with a pre.
Southern California has a new modern home for NFL football, and it is this place, wondrous SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl, and it'll be a great one between the Tennessee Titans and the Los Angeles Chargers. For a trip to New Orleans in Super Bowl 58, we are ready to rock in the AFC Championship game. And it's a pretty good return here as we get this up to the 29. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Well, that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going? Crashed down inside and tackled him for a loss.
And this Tennessee defense for the second straight play gets him behind the line. They're not messing around. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a third down and 12.
You can bet they're not going to go away from the running game anytime soon, but this is obviously not a good start. 2 carries, 2 runs, both stopped for a loss.
He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. That is taken in by the tight end fan. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Herbert operating from the red zone. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. The option, here's Henry. Room here to run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. Now they'll look to Willis to throw. This will go to Henry out wide. And some room to work. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. He got 29 yards that time.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
A first down carry for Henry. Oh, he's got a little daylight. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a second and 9.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed out hard there. He was ready for that running play. And Henry's hit. He lost the football. Could have been a costly mistake.
This is what I hate about the game,
keep
bro.
possession.
You can't give away
fucking
these
same
types
play
of
drives
opportunities
that
in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown from 13 yards out. And the Titans are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. We'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Charger drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That goes for a gain of 31.
Well, big plays have been a hallmark of this offense all season, so there was no reason to think that it wouldn't continue here in this title game. Obviously, the magnitude of the event, not getting to them early.
A throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone.
And that's how you shake off the interception he threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and
touchdown Chargers. Anthony Schwartz from 19 yards away. And the Chargers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point good by Hopkins. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated Bruce. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Willis's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver when he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
These 2 teams all tied after 1.
With the score tied 7-7.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Running from the gun with Henry. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry from 17 yards out. And the Titans have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced to the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's second down. Herbert now. And his throw is incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. He's got his tight end Fan. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Herbert. And that'll be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Looking for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Herbert jogs off, and out comes Dustin Hopkins to take this kick for L.A. on 4th down. Hopkins' kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
Ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now you've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now, they've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, it's Willis. And this is going to be incomplete.
To me, he was just trying to find an open receiver. Got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield, try to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback. If he was going to his left, a little bit tougher.
Exactly.
Willis, 4th down here. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack, and a turnover on downs. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Play action. It's Herbert. This is the tight end Fan. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Herbert on 1st down now. Going right back to Fant. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 16-yard line.
From the 16, Herbert. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Titans force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
On 2nd and 11 now. Willis. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's got some space here. Yeah, he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 107 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this AFC title game. They keep it with Henry on 1st down. They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Willis out of the gun. And his throw here's incomplete. Derrick Henry, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it's 3rd down.
Now you could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
3rd down, it's Willis. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And it's a Titans touchdown. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot in the big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 21-10 game. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Charger drive about to get going. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say that great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? Just because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. Here's Herbert. And that's going to be caught downfield by Finn. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. To the air again, Herbert. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Donald Parham from 6 yards away. And the Chargers have got it back to within a score. Hopkins with the extra point, and it's now 21-17. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Now Willis on 3rd down. Over the middle, complete. That's Henry. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on the punt. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. On 1st and 10, Herbert. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Throwing again on 2nd down. Herbert. He's got his big tight end, Fan. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the 1st half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's...
And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Noah Fant in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Chargers have taken the lead here in this AFC title game. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag, and they'll accept that penalty. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this 1st half as the kick is away. It's a squib kick that still makes its way down inside the 15. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Last play of the half, Willis. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they have work to do in the 2nd half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
To the air on 1st down, here's Willis. Out route, and this is Henry with a catch. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Working with a 2nd and 3. Up the middle they go. Gilmore. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. 2nd down throw coming by Willis. Across the middle, he's got it complete to St. Brown. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. 149 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
1st and 10, it's Willis. Henry's got it out on the left side. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. This has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14.
18 runners.
2nd down, Willis looks to throw here. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Here's Willis, 3rd and long. Open man right side is St. Brown. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 27-yard line. Henry up the middle. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
On 2nd down at 4. Willis. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Joey Bosa able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Tough spot for Willis and the Titans, now facing 3rd and long following the sack. He'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. That was no 3rd and 2, that was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. 1st and 10, Willis. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Titans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Henry will take this into the end zone for a Titans touchdown. So another rushing touchdown for him this year, where he's found the end zone quite a bit so far. Charles, that now an even 20 scores on the season.
And you know how often we use the term, probably I overuse the term imposing their will? Well, these defenses have become really powerless to stop him. That's what we've seen from him and his team this year. You know he's getting the ball down here in the red zone, but he's just got that strength of will himself, and he's used it to great effect.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The Charger drive about to get going. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. With this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
Herbert on 3rd down now. He finds his target, Allen. Touchdown! Keenan Allen, 37 yards. And the Chargers have taken the lead here in this third quarter. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the third quarter. Now they relinquish that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth, and who's going to make the play that changes that? And maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And it'll be second and a couple. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he'll be tackled at the 45, following a gain of just 2. Now Willis on third down. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 44-yard line. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. We're down to the 41.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. One quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third down, trying to get a little bit closer. From here, the field goal would be 55 yards. Now Willis. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
The Charger drive about to get going. And this one likely on the short list for Game of the Year candidates. And boy, did it come in a good one here in the playoffs. All tied in the fourth with a berth to the Super Bowl on the line. Buckle up, everybody. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Once more, here's Eckler. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And Allen's got it. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Herbert with a connection to Allen for a Charger first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. The second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Titans offense set to begin the drive. They need a touchdown to tie it. Of course, they know full well they won't have too many more possessions, if any, in this championship game. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Willis on 1st and 10. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Boy, 184 yards rushing for him now as he was being tremendous all day long. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, grappling, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Excellent recognition that none of his receivers were beating coverage and getting open, so he just threw that one away. They'll come back to the huddle, reset, and try something different.
On 3rd down, it's Willis. And he fires one that's intercepted. Taking it right down Broadway. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. There's a reason they call him a ball-hawking safety. It looked like he read that, Charles, and he wasn't stopping there. After he got it, he took it all the way to the house to widen their lead.
And what's interesting to me, Brandon, is that our spotter, Bruce Murray, right before that snap, pointed to his number on my play sheet. Got to see a little bit as a ball-hawking return man that time, didn't we? That's just the type of play they expect from him, and he delivers in a big way. Nice call, Bruce.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter, this possession gigantic.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just help receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the...
On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That 2nd down play nets a -4. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 14. He's got his tight end fan. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
At the 19-yard line.
Now it's Herbert. quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. And this pass broke him up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Justin Hopkins for the Charger field goal. A 36-yard attempt.
Hopkins' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
18 level.
Throwing on second and long. Willis under pressure, and they got to him again. The defense rising to the challenge and setting it back on the side.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
And meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position. This thrown quickly out to Jones, and they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
A give, Eckler running to the right. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Anthony Schwartz saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Chargers are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Hopkins with an extra point, and the lead is now 24. Touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
This will be caught by Brown. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. So a roughing the passer penalty, never one that you like to see.
Not at all, and especially when you're in that final push of the season. You can't afford to get your quarterback hurt before the playoffs roll around. And we know they'll be here before you know it.
Meanwhile, Willis is throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
On first down, Willis.
And this is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
One final try here for Willis.
And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation.